Welcome back to Shem's Universe. So today we're going to discuss chapter 1 of Think and Grow Rich, which discusses the burning desire to achieve success. The author said pretty much that, to be reading this, that if you know the definition of this chapter, then you don't have to read any other self-help book or the rest of this book either. So, bearing that in mind, he gives some steps to how to actually think and grow rich in the first chapter that if you follow them, you inevitably will get rich. The first step is to fix in your mind the exact amount of money you desire and be definite with the amount. So that pretty much just means having a definite purpose. It doesn't just have to be money. It's just saying have a definite goal, a vision in mind, picture it, live it, understand it, and your consciousness will change alongside that step. The next step says determine what exactly you are willing to give in return for the compensation. So most people, they always say, oh, I just want to have this or that, a certain amount of money, like $5,000, but they're not willing to sacrifice anything to actually get it. Meaning they're not willing to work for it, or they're not willing to give up certain vices, meaning like going to the club, drinking, whatever it may be. People aren't really trying to give that up. So the author's trying to say here that you need to understand you have to give certain things up to achieve your desired result. The next step after that is to establish a definite date. A lot of people have goals as well, and then they're going to say, oh yeah, I have this goal in mind, but I don't have a date, I don't have a set time. It's just like, I hope I have $1 million by whenever. What he's saying is, have your goal, envision your goal, understand it, and then set an exact date in which you want to obtain it. We're not at the planning stage yet. He just wants you to set a date for something realistic in your mind. Right after that, create a definite plan. So, what does that mean? Creating a definite plan would mean actually writing out what you plan on sacrificing, what you plan on doing for it, have the date in that plan, and actually fulfill it, which is the next step anyway. Write out a concise statement of the amount of money you intend to acquire, name the time limit for its acquisition, state what you intend to give in return, which is the sacrifice, for that money, and describe clearly the plan through which you intend to accumulate it. So what are you going to do? You're going to work 2 jobs? Are you going to do something else on the side? What exactly are you going to do? After that, the next step here is like really simple. It's pretty much just saying read the statement that you made in step 5 aloud twice a day. So pretty much like once when you wake up, once before bed, so it gets stuck in your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind can then work on it, which we're going to be discussing in future chapters anyway. So what he is saying here is that this achieves what's known as money consciousness, meaning the mind has become so thoroughly focused on money that no one can see themselves already in possession of their desire without actually doing this step. So when you look at it like that, you're pretty much just saying you need to envision the step, envision what you have to do, and actually envision the whole process as you do it. If you can do that, you're going to achieve your desired result. If you can't do that, you can't actually picture it in your head, and you're probably not going to achieve it because it's not realistic. You need to go back through the steps and actually see what piece is missing in the puzzle. So like the whole first chapter, guys, pretty much just says like a lot of examples about people in like a gold mine and not digging far enough. They give an example of Thomas Edison's assistant as well, which is the first one, where he went on there on a freight train and then said that he's going to be the assistant to Thomas Edison while partner to him. And he started off as a janitor in his company, but he ended up doing it. And the reason why he was able to do it is because of what he thought. If he thinks and envisions the plan just as Napoleon Hill just stated in that, he already had a whole list of things he needed to get done. So he didn't care about where he had to start. He didn't care about how long it was going to take. He had a determined plan and he had a definite purpose. So with that being said, he got what he wanted. And that if you look at people that actually achieve like the pinnacle of success, they all get that. They all have that certain degree of like, I don't even know how to put this, like resilience. They have that sort of persistence just to go through all those obstacles and make sure they get what they want. That's why the author says, like, if you understand this first chapter fully, the other principles will automatically be fulfilled, as you'll probably understand as I go through the next chapters. But that's really it for chapter 1. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, we'll just keep watching. Like, subscribe. That's it for chapter 1, guys.